or some punches, possibly elbows. Took me some time to untangle these. I had 4 of these together. I washed the washing machine and I got all bunched up and hooked up to each other. So it took some time to free 2 of them, get 2 of these. I also have a pair of the same ones, only bigger, a size bigger, and different color. Go light. These are Venom gel system. Wrap and under glove combo. So they're hand wraps with some gel padding on the knuckles. I've used all of these before. I've used them martial arts time before, bare knuckle training with light, small gloves, bigger, heavy gloves, but it works. Now there's still some dirt on my tummy from training yesterday, and I was throwing kicks on it and putting dirt on it. So I didn't take it to the bathtub yet to wash it off. I just sprayed some of this disinfection spray on it, and then wiped it off with a paper towel. I do a little bit more of that. 21:33.
wanted. Yes.
Time to make some more vitamin water concentrate. This is vitamin C powder, aka ascorbic acid. Put another B complex tablet in there for you. And sorry. And this is concentrate strength, which means I'm not going to drink this as this. I'll drink a little bit, add some more filtered water, drink a little bit more, add some more filtered water. And that B complex tablet will dissolve over time. This is my water filter. I can recommend people get a water filter system. At least a basic one. If you care about health fitness. This is my filter pump. It's a filter cartridge here. You pour in water from the faucet on top. It goes down into this collection tank. Then it slowly filters through the filter cartridge and it fills up here. Oops. Now I'm going to take the other form. I take two forms of vitamin C. I'm all about vitamin C. I take regular vitamin C, which is the vitamin C powder that I had in the bag and put it in the water. Ascorbic acid, it's called. And then I take liposomal vitamin C. So this is liposomal vitamin C. Live on Labs alternate C. Liposomal. And I take at least one of these a day. Sometimes I've taken 2 or 3 in a day, or even 4. But at least one a day. It's a gel. Now because I've been talking about health fitness practices, I'm gonna hit you with the YouTube disclaimer. Nothing I said in this video is to take as medical as information. I'm simply showing what I do. It's part of my lifestyle. Talk to your doctor, licensed physician before you start to take any supplements and or medications. Talk to your doctor, make any change to your diet, lifestyle, supplementation, and or medication. The reason that I stopped playing is because we're in an apartment complex. And after 2,200 hours, it's supposed to quiet down after 2,200 hours. So today, I stopped like 4 minutes to 22. I had a old man neighbor complaining about my training noises one time. And after that, I thought I'd really look into make it easier for him to whine about what I'm doing. So I augmented that dummy, added some extra padding, foam, EVA foam pads. Similar to you have in some gyms where it's like puzzle pieces you put together over padding. Added some of that foam on the base. And I also bought 2 clocks from the thing anyway, but it's easy for me to tell what time it is. So I have a big wall clock I can find somewhere. So here's one of my wall clocks there. That's what time it is. I didn't eat since waking up. I do OMAD fasting. 9 or 10 days. I've been doing that for around 5 years now. Which means I fast more than 20 hours every day and eat only once. And that's been my standard diet. Now, recently I started doing 2 med or 3 med more of the time. Which means I'm still fasting more than 20 hours, but I eat 2 times after fasting. Rather than 1. Not because I was having a hard time with the fasting, but since I was starting ramping up my exercising and trade a lot of cardio and stuff like this, I need to match the protein and fat and nutrient demand to my activity level. So now I go to take my grand post meal dose of supplements, grand post wake up dose of supplements. So I take a big dose of supplements not long after waking up, typically within 4 hours after waking up, without eating anything, okay? And then I take another big dose of supplements after my OMAD meal. So that's the grand post wake up dose of supplements, a big dose of supplements at the start of the day. And then there's a grand post meal dose of supplements, which means a big amount of supplements I take after finishing eating. So I'm gonna take the grand wake up dose of supplements now. Here's my bag full of supplements. Bunch of good stuff in there. I figured out how to take a big amount of supplements without eating, and that's by putting some fat in my stomach. So I take 303 fish oil capsules before the other supplements. This is omega-3 fish oil. MSM, NAT, and that's 250. Magnesium complex. Complex means there's several forms of magnesium in the same supplement. This one has magnesium oxide, magnesium bisglycinate, magnesium lactate, magnesium carbonate, magnesium salts from citric acid, magnesium hydroxide. This is niacin, which is another name for vitamin B3. This is niacinamide. There's also flush type niacin, which I take at times. That's called nicotinic acid niacin. So there's several forms of niacin. I take only these two forms of niacin. Niacinamide and nicotinic acid niacin. That's flush and flush fruit. Magnolia is an herbal supplement that can have a calming effect according to care. Collagen. There's different types of collagen. There's type 1, type 2, type 3, I think possibly type 4. So I'm not an expert in collagen, I don't have to be. But this is type 1 collagen, at least mostly. 500 milligrams of collagen per capsule. This is garlic tablets I'm taking now. The garlic tablets, if I take too many right eating a meal first, then I notice it gives me like the stomach pain. It's quite hot in the stomach. So yeah, up to 1 without eating is what I take. D3 plus K2 Vital, so this is called. This is a supplement that combines vitamin D3 with K2, which enhances the absorption. D3. So quite a lot of vitamin D supplements has K2 added to it for increased absorption, enhanced absorption. Ashwagandha, another supplement that I take. Now this is the fresh can that I didn't open it. Yes, here. One ashwagandha. I stepped down the ashwagandha because I was taking very high amounts of ashwagandha per day, and I got to the point where it's like I'm stepping down a little bit. So that short term I was taking, I've been out of ashwagandha for a while. I was taking extra, like more than what I have been doing before, kind of to build up the levels over time. And after a while, it's like it was like a big increase, difference in stress levels. And it's like I feel like what I've been taking is more than enough, so I'm stepping down. I'm taking just 1 or 2 tablets per day right now. And if I will notice that my stress levels go up, then I upregulate the dose. I remember the brief disclaimer, just going to talk about what I think for the supplement. That's no reducing. Unless I have somebody who can take that measure, so it's a disclaimer. Lay after cold dressing. 2 tablets. Somebody came into the chat and accused me of being on steroids. I don't take steroids. I'll take that as a compliment. My physique and athletic performance is to a level people come to the chat sometimes accusing me of taking a performance enhancing supplement, performance enhancing drugs, which I don't, PEDs. I do take performance enhancing supplements. I mean, I believe that all the supplements that I take and the diet and everything else, the fasting, makes a big difference. Which is one of the antioxidants that I take, vitamin B6. which is synonymous with saying anti-inflammatory, for practical purposes. Antioxidant, anti-inflammatory is pretty much the same thing. It means pretty much the same thing. It can be used interchangeably. So, for example, if you look at, if you would search like spices, anti-inflammatory spices, or you might find it says, yeah, this turmeric is anti-inflammatory. And then if you do research on another website about healthy spices, they might not say it's anti-inflammatory, they might write turmeric is an antioxidant or something like this. It has an antioxidant effect. These are 3 vitamin E soft gels. I don't use drugs, I don't even drink alcohol. I quit drinking alcohol 100%. Before I quit, which is close to 5 months now, more than 4, getting close to 5, I would have 1 bottle of alcohol per month, or like use discipline for that. So I would allow myself to consume up to 1 bottle of like hard liquor per month. Okay, and then it was up to me, some freedom in it. See, so it's like the rule was up to 1 bottle per month, 30 days. Okay, and then if I finished a whiskey bottle in a week, 1 week, there'd be 3 weeks not drinking alcohol after that, not at all. If I make the last 2 weeks, it'd be at least 2 weeks of being stone cold sober after I dropped alcohol. Now, eventually, after that, I got to a point where I decided to quit drinking alcohol 100%, become a teetotaler, so-called. And I'm close to 5 months now, coming up on 5 months, I dropped alcohol. So I don't take drugs, I don't use drugs, I don't even drink alcohol. I do take a lot of supplements, which is very different from a drug. I keep these in a dark bag, my supplements, before I would have it in a black plastic container with a lid on it. Why? Because I have it on the countertop a lot of times, somewhere in the kitchen. And if you get sunlight directly on the bottles, there can be some UV light that will seep through, and it can make the supplements a little bit less potent. Okay, so there's like optimal storage is cool and dark. Okay, cool, dry, and dark generally to stop supplements, to keep them as potent as possible, like keep them from losing potency and to keep them fresh. Jag ska börja med video. Well, the live stream will be a video. I count this as a very light training session contrast to how I typically train. Jag ska börja med video. B1, B2. Rise and shine.